Welcome back to part number 2 of What If Anakin Never Killed Dooku. Thank you to those of you who watched the first part of this video. To recap what happened if you haven't seen it, Anakin had spared Dooku, but in the ensuing chaos, Grievous had managed to escape with the unconscious Sith apprentice and moved him to Geonosis to have cybernetics implemented. Now we follow the Jedi as they had managed to track down the separatists and prepare for a massive battle with a large separatist fleet descending upon them. Anakin ordered a section of the 501st Legion and the 212th Battalion to enter the Arc 170 starfighters and start to eliminate the incoming droid tri-fighters as the Jedi retreated to the ground. Obi-Wan saw cover in the droid factory and the Jedi Master caught sight of his old foe Grievous. As the battle droids and clones began to set off sparks in the area, Obi-Wan began to deflect the strikes of Grievous at immense speed, giving into the Force, and disrupted the cyborg's rhythm to slice off 2 of his limbs. Grievous motioned to the shadows, and a group of Magna Guards emerged to delay the council members' progress. Obi-Wan was determined to not let Grievous escape this time, and used the cargo module to crush the droids, catching a glimpse of Grievous running into his speeder, so he jumped into an abandoned Republic biker Advanced Recon Commando speeder in pursuit. The Jedi Master's help from the clones to slow the escape of Grievous, and he managed to gain enough ground to leap out and cut the steering arms off of the bike, sending the cyborg into a rock. Grievous managed to survive the large impact, but could not respond to the blue lightsaber protruding through his chest. Obi-Wan breathed heavily from the fall of his foe, before receiving a transmission from Anakin, asking for his assistance, as they were being overrun by Dooku's forces. The Sith apprentice had found regained fuel from the dark side, and at the sight of Anakin, he sought immediate revenge. Anakin felt the power of Dooku from a lightning attack, just blocking it with his blade, then took gradual steps to Dooku. The Sith used the Force to send sand and dust into Anakin, temporarily blocking his vision, and when he opened his eyes, Dooku had gone, along with the droid army. The Jedi and clones stare in wonder how they'd gotten away so quickly, and Anakin felt something wrong as they travelled back to their base. In their speeders, the Jedi led the group when the droids that had previously disappeared rose from the floor and ambushed them all, as the Magna Guard stunned the Jedi and brought them to Dooku's cells. As the Jedi woke up, they gazed up through their blurred vision at Dooku. The Count of Sereno coldly told Obi-Wan that he should have listened to him on his previous visit to Geonosis, bathing him in a lightning attack as Anakin looked helplessly in a neighbouring cell. Dooku soon turned to the Jedi Knight and ignited his blade, preparing for the killing strike, when a BX series commando droid crept upon Dooku and whacked him across his head. Anakin stared in confusion, and from behind a pillar, R2-D2 emerged commanding his small group of battle droids to release the Jedi. The Jedi dragged the unconscious Dooku into their base, and this time they ensured he would not escape on his journey to Coruscant. Back in the Galactic City, Palpatine had been waiting for the return of Anakin when he sensed that Dooku had been defeated, ruining his primary plan. The Sith Lord still had several weapons in his armory, and decided that he should use his old apprentice Maul to lure Anakin to the dark side, and muttered into his comlink for his ship to be prepared. The Chancellor travelled to Mandalore on what he claimed to the Jedi to be a diplomatic mission, and watched the chaotic battle occurring on the planet's surface. Sidious calmly walked through the gunfire and the explosions, sensing his old apprentice alone in the throne room, and dismissed the guards at the entrance to face the Zabrak. Maul bowed out of fear, but Sidious ordered him to rise, then capture Ahsoka Tano and the 501st Legion. Maul informs him that they were losing the battle to the Republic, so Sidious leapt outside and used all of his powers to topple the buildings of the city, rendering nearly every combatant unconscious. Maul and Sidious walked through the ruins to collect their prized prey and place them in containment fields, before Maul himself was put into a Mandalorian cage by the Sith as his uses had come to an end. In the skies, Bo Katan had managed to evade a savage assault on the planet, and along with a group of her Night Owls, found transportation to Ahsoka's cruiser and relayed what had happened on Mandalore to Admiral Yularen and the Jedi. The Council could no longer ignore the pleas of the neutral planet, as the Chancellor's reasoning behind his trip to the planet was not a coincidence, and they geared for their biggest battle yet. That is it for part 2 of What If Anakin Never Killed Dooku. If you'd like to see a part 3 soon, please like this video, turn on that notification bell, click that subscribe button on this channel for more tips, as well as on my other channel What If Films. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd all like to see next, and how I can improve my videos. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.